Hey guys, so I have the Virtual Boy pause media and stuff for you today. It's a start to getting everything in order. I figured I'd give you something new as opposed to pushing out the old stuff right away. I'm currently uploading everything. I went ahead and paid for a Megasync. Yes, I know a lot of people have issues with Megasync, but a lot of people don't. Hopefully those issues will be fixed now because I paid for a subscription to Megasync now, and it's not a big one. It's 500 gigabytes. It's more than enough to hold the media that I have out now. I think I'm up to like 350 gigabytes or something. When the time comes, I'll upgrade it again if I have the money to do so. It is a monthly subscription, so I'll see how it goes. But it's got 2 terabytes of bandwidth as opposed to 10 gigabytes of bandwidth. So hopefully that fixes some of the issues that people have. Other than the Virtual Boy, I mean, this right here is what I've been working on the past couple days. Not everything I work on has to do with pause or fade. Right now I'm doing something for my own personal system. I'm changing the marquees that I had for the controls up top. Since I use Hyper Marquee a little bit differently now, I figured I would upgrade to some new controller profiles. And I'm using CP Wizard to do it. I've never used CP Wizard before, and I was a little afraid of getting overwhelmed with it, but let me tell you, CP Wizard is fantastic, and it does a lot more than I thought it does. I thought it was just MAME, so I always kind of ignored it, but I didn't realize you can personalize everything in this thing and make it look the way you want it to. I mean, look at the old one. I'm not done with this yet. This is the Guitar Hero Arcade that I have running, which is actually phase shift, but I altered all of the menus and files and stuff. This is the partially done new one, and I mean, they look really fantastic. So, I mean, that's for Pinball Arcade. I redid that one, and I did all my consoles and stuff like that. Anyways, so that'll be something that I probably put out later for people, but it's kind of iffy because really you got to have the same button scheme as me, and you may not be able to use them, so I don't know. I'll put it out there. It's not that big of a file to do. And if you can use it, you can use it. But it won't be done for a while. I got to do quite a bit more, like my PC games and stuff like that. But anyways, let me start up Hyperspin. And this is going to be a short video. I'm talking kind of fast because I don't have a lot of battery. I forgot to charge my phone. So I'm going to just show you guys really quick what is in the Virtual Boy pause menu, and I hope that everything goes okay here, because I haven't checked it since I put it in. So, and you can see up top my new the way my marquee looks now. I've changed it quite a bit. There's no information there yet. I haven't got to that part. Let me turn this down. My God, it's loud. So I haven't got to the information part, but, you know, it's a little bit at a time to get it where I want it to be. Anyway, so we'll start the best game on here. So, Wario Land. As you know, there's the fade, and it has backgrounds now. That's included in the media. A lot of them I had to make because there weren't backgrounds available or wallpapers available for it. So, yeah, there's the game. Everybody knows what Wario Land looks like. It's giving it kind of an orange tint on there, but it's all red and black. I know some people do the black and white with it, but I wanted to keep it as authentic as possible, headaches and all. So I left it red and black. So let's go to pause. Once it focuses. As you can see, I used the text from the actual Virtual Boy, and these media labels are included. Now what I did was I included my setup as far as media labels go, and I included original labels. If you download it, you'll see that there's multiple sets And then there's an alternate version. So as far as these labels go, you're going to get a few different versions, or 2 different versions, and then you're going to get the default labels if you don't want to change your menu at all. And I'll be doing that with every system. I'll be making specific ones. I don't know why it's twitching like that. Okay, so you got the magazines, as usual. Now, these are in the Nintendo set, but what I did was I went through, because there's not really magazines for Virtual Boy. Nintendo just kind of wanted to brush it under the rug. So what I did was I found the Nintendo Power magazines with the Virtual Boy stuff in it, and I deleted all of the pages that had nothing to do with Virtual Boy and kept all of the Virtual Boy pages. So if you go through these Nintendo Power magazines, you're not going to get all the fluff in there that you would in the Nintendo Entertainment System ones. You're just going to get stuff about Virtual Boy. Let's see. And as you can see with the media labels, when you are selecting it, it's got Wario flexing, but when you move down, he's kind of mad and turned around. So that's the same with all the labels. When they're not selected, he looks like that, but when it's selected, he's flexing. Alright, so you got manuals for all of them. System manuals, the walkthroughs and such, if it was available. Maps, if they were available. But I think there was only like 3 games with maps available. Not much in the way of maps. So you have your artwork, and it's got the normal system artwork and such. As usual, box, system, foreign box, case, controller, the kiosks, all this stuff. Okay, and then you have your system artwork, which I've changed the way I label it now. Some people were having issues with that, so I altered that. What else? Videos. There are videos on here. A lot of commercials and stuff. And then the hardest part to find of all of it was the music. Trying to find quality music. I couldn't find it for everything, so I had to use some way to record it. And I got music for every game that's in the list that I collect. And I believe I have I have like 22 games or something like that. So I think it's all of them. I think there's some missing, like the prototypes and stuff like that. I did not put on here. But there is music for every game here, the 22 games or 21 games that I got. So anyways, that is Hyperpause. I'm sorry, don't mean to call it Hyperpause. That's Pause. It's no longer called Hyperpause. See, each game has a background, and if I couldn't find a background, I tinted a wallpaper red so that it looked fitting to the system. But anyways, so that is what I have today. I have the Virtual Boy. And as for an update on the rest of the stuff, I'm currently uploading everything, and it looks like the magazines have finished uploading. I uploaded all the magazines for all the systems that I have them available for right now. And the next thing I have to upload is the music. Those are the 2 biggest parts from anything. But the way I'm going to run things now is a little bit different, and that reconstructing video is going to come out very soon. I'm going to be changing it and dropping the old downloads very soon. Okay? You may not even notice some of them because of the amount of space I have now. I'm able to just swap the link instead of deleting it off of the server.